Hi guys, Scott here from Outlaw Garage. Today we're at a top secret location. We are at Knight Industries 2000.
Hi, my name's Sam. We're here at Phatt Audio Concepts and we're going to introduce you to Knight Rider. The Knight Industries 2000, David Hasselhoff's car from the 90s series Knight Rider. And we're doing a full replica on it and we're making it almost as AI as the TV show intended it to be.
This, because we're bringing our 911 SC down here for the audio work and some electrical issues that we kind of got with it. So and one of the lads had seen this down here and he put me onto this straight away.
So you can see he's come alive a bit now.
Yeah, come alive. So it has an app and we'll go through the app in a moment or two. The app,
it's a bit buggy, but it's going to get there. So it's it pretty much allows you to speak to the car and it'll speak back with a chatbot. And pretty much every button in the car has a voice feature as well. And it also has turbo boost. So
wow.
that was one of the favourite buttons on the TV show. Every time we did the turbo boost and jump over another car.
And it jumps over something or cannons over something.
Get ready, pal. Michael.
Yeah, it's an iconic car from the 90s. So it's between this, the Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am as well, all those 90s cars.
Because you see a lot of DeLoreans, but genuinely, this is the first time I've ever seen one of these.
I've not seen a Knight Rider in Australia.
No.
So it's the gentleman came to us because of his Autolec friend, the guy doing all the auto electrical work. It's had a ground up restoration. They haven't done the brakes yet, so they're at the wheels and brakes point. So we can't start the car and drive it because we won't be able to stop. Yeah. But he just asked if we could, because of our fiberglassing expertise, if we could help mount the dashboard a bit better and modify the console. And then he started chatting and we did a car for Honda Australia which will be getting released shortly as well, a HRV called Harvey, and we brought that car to life with 4 emotions and he'd pretty much seen that as well. And once we showed him what we can do with almost artificial intelligence in a vehicle, he asked if we could do something similar to this. So we've managed to bring KITT almost fully to life. We've added some parking cameras as well because these things are a bit full of blind spots with such long noses and
long nose and that T-bar and the scoop on the back is these are a little bit, but I think people are probably waiting to see the dash, so let's not hold it off too long for them.
So we're going to switch it all on now and it powers up in sequence. So we hit the power button and the whole dashboard should slowly power up.
Oh, look at that. Oh wow.
So it all functions. So all the gauges actually work in there. The speedo, the rev tacho, the whole lot.
Wow.
And the little spectrum analyzer with the voice, that's going to get hooked up as well. And all the buttons on the steering wheel, when you push them, they'll actually send the voice command to the amplifier and output some of KITT's voice.
It's a kit, isn't it?
It's a kit. So,
I never thought you could actually buy the kit for the car either, because I know with DeLoreans there's a bit you can buy kit and parts all over the place. Well, if you start never even occurred to me that a kit if
you start looking into it, there are so many different variables because there was 3 seasons of Knight Rider and every season the car got slightly modified. So there's different spectrum analyzers, different dashboards. Some had 2 TVs, some had 1 TV, and so I think this is based off the series 2 or the season 2. And the amount of parts and programming you can do, like the people that do these things are so passionate about it, and everything is fully programmable in the car, so you can make every button do what you want it to do via plugging in your laptop and just programming every switch. So there's a little
it's so cool. Like the screens are amazing, because although the screens, I guess they're not proper TV screens, but
no, they're LCD screens. But he's got the original, like the dot matrix sort of footage that they had back in the 90s, and there's also a DVD player in the back that'll play on the blue screen one at the moment. So,
and I guess the old bezel, the not 100% quality 4K on the screen, it actually makes it look like
it's from the right era.
Yeah,
so
it does.
It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you see this out and about. Andrew, the owner, he's so passionate about the car. It's being built to show off because he just love the TV show. And the best part is when you get the younger generation come through that actually know the car, because it's now come out on Netflix or some of the streaming services. We actually had a lady come through. She's on her P's, and she's just like, oh my god, you've got Knight Rider. And to hear someone that young still know the series, once you've watched it, if you haven't, get out, do yourself a favour and watch the Knight Rider series. This pretty much set the foundation for what artificial cars could be doing in the future, and to the point where they're actually doing it now.
I'm going to have a beer this afternoon and watch Knight Rider. That is my afternoon sorted. So the steering wheel comes off, so when you're driving it, you actually need a proper steering wheel.
Standard steering wheel.
That steering wheel is not going to pass a policeman looking at it in Australia.
Yeah, there's underneath the extension bar, we've got a little gap where you can get into the original wheel nut and tighten it up. So it's still safe to drive within reason, but it's not something you want to be doing 100k down the road just in case, or 60 mile an hour. Sorry, it's an American car.
Yeah, wow. It is so cool.
We'll see if we can get, there is this Bluetooth app. We'll see if we can get some voices happening.
Yeah, so
this is the app, and unfortunately it's still got a few little teething issues. Oh, there he goes. So he's now making some noise. So this goes in the center console, and we've actually got this in the fabrication room. So you've got the electric window switches, so even if you hit that, you'll hear the noise of the...
Okay.
There with the electric...
So where's that one sit?
This will sit probably about here-ish, just behind the gear lever, and you've got the up and down window buttons there, and the mirrors, the whole lot. And again, what we were playing with on the phone just then is all of these buttons, so all of that will replicate what was on that app. So pretty much, as I said, every button on here will actually make a noise of some kind. It won't necessarily allow the car to jump over another car, but it'll create the sound to make it as if it was doing it.
You were saying that when the car talks, it only talks through the speaker at the front and the speaker on the dash.
We've got a speaker on the dash here. We've got a pair there and some 6x9s in the back, and then an external speaker under the bonnet that can work as a normal stereo. But then with the processor that we're using from Audison, it has some presets. So on preset 2, when he's at a car show, we shut the rest of the speakers off and just have the driver's speaker and the under bonnet speaker. So it makes it look like KITT himself is actually talking.
So what was it like when you first got it? Was this was in?
Yeah, the dash has been, it was just sitting there, and the auto elec had already wired all the gauges in. And from there we're turning, we're allowing the buttons on the TV screen to switch, and we're going to run those into the console. We're going to have a couple of these buttons doing some other features in the audio system. And so we've fiberglassed this center console to help support the dash. We've fitted some front and rear speakers, because these normally had little tiny 4-inch speakers that were terrible, so we've put some 5 1/4s and just trying to give the car a bit more volume.
And it's got buttons all over the place, and even up here it's got cutouts for...
And they all light up once it's all connected correctly.
But it's a clean car.
Oh, it's actually really good, and he's had a respray on it. So yeah, we've just had this unbolted because we've got an external speaker under there that's fully waterproof. And then it's got twin batteries. As I said, it's had a full mechanical restoration, so all the air conditioning, everything works on the car. Yeah,
because I guess you do need the twin batteries, because there's a lot going on.
Yeah, there's going to be, especially at a show, this car, especially if it's indoors, you can't have vehicles running. So you'd like to have that extra battery power.
Yeah, just in case. Is one of them a deep cycle battery?
No, they're just standard lead acid batteries at the moment. But something we're getting big into at the moment is lithium batteries. So a lot of our audio cars are now running lithium. And some of the brands that we're dealing with, they've got this jump start feature, like their own built-in jump starter. So the brand Invicta, they're a Melbourne distributor as well. And yeah, with their batteries, if you're at a car show and the battery goes flat, it's actually got a little reset button. You just push the button, jump starts yourself, and
just holds a bit of charge, enough to kick you started again.
Because
that is handy.
Oh, it's for those kind of show cars that are going to be stuck there and you can't get a jump starter in there. It will definitely help for those show vehicles.
May I drive?
There we go.
There we go.
Random activate. I'm so glad you're here. All vitals are strong. I am the voice of Knight Industry 2000's microprocessor. KITT for easy reference. A KITT if you prefer. There are 3 people in the southeast portion of the house.
That would have been him scanning the house for
I'll take care of the silent alarm.
So at least this app's a bit better. Oh, there you go.
That's it.
I'm not going to lie, that's giving me goosebumps. That is so cool. And now the best bit is when you go to shut it down, the shutdown sequence.
Big power off button.
And it'll just slowly shut itself down step by step.
Oh, look at that.
That KITT's going to sleep. That's pretty cool.
And there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we will be catching up with this again, probably at a car show with it talking to us. Please give the video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you later. See you guys, bye.